Denzel Ward was asked by TMZ Sports how far the Browns are away from being contenders.
Do you think that the team needs a good quarterback, or should they be rebuilding the entire, roster?
I think we need a great quarterback for real. I mean, I think the NFL, that's what it start with. Start with that quarterback position, and once you get that solidified, then the rest of the team go follow and go carry along. So I don't think we too far off. We need to solidify that position though.
Right. What about Geno Smith? There have been talks about him coming over. Do you think he could be the one?
He's solid. He's a solid quarterback. Until we actually get him in the building and get people in the building, I'm still rolling with my people we got there. But no, he's a good quarterback though, and he comes to the team. I would like that.
Right now, Garrett Miles, right? He goes, listen, the team ain't that bad.
Yeah.
We're like right there,
Yeah.
almost there. Do you agree with that statement, or do you feel like there's like a lot more?
No, for sure. Like I said, I think we got a good team for real. But we got to solidify that quarterback position. You got a quarterback position, you see, it's going to take you far in this league.
Right. What about Watson? A lot of injuries.
Yeah.
I mean, have you, I'm sure that you may keep in contact with him
Yeah.
maybe. How's he doing? What, career's kind of in jeopardy, or do you feel like he's going to make a full?
I think he'll make a recover. I think, the biggest thing is just probably mental right now. Like I said, there's a lot of hate going around right now, but you just can't look too deep into it. And you just got to overcome it, though. I think he'll overcome it and be better from it. He's going to be good.
Let's welcome in Garrett Bush from the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show as well as the Barbershop. G. Bush, you look at it, and unless you get a quarterback, you're going to struggle in the NFL.
Man, and I don't know why people think, when this came out, people was up and on. Can you imagine Denzel Ward say something about quarterback? Let me give y'all a news flash. We've been saying it for a long time, man. The quarterback position is what it is. And I think some people are thrown off a little bit because we'll talk about it later on the show, where people are kind of gun shy on quarterbacks. And I get it. It's not the best market to get a quarterback. And I'll give him credit for it. Jeff Lloyd, my former partner over on the Locked On Browns, now is with the Orange and Brown Report. He said it last night. I listened to his blog, and he said, listen, I know we're uncomfortable because this is not a great year to hang your hat on one specific candidate, or this is not a great year to say that free agent guy right there or bridge quarterback is perfect fit for what we got, given our cap situation, given where we are. But the one thing that always rings true, boys and girls, is that the quarterback position, whether you like them all or whether you're in love with them or you're sold on them completely 100%, that doesn't matter. The Cleveland Browns are going to have 3 new guys in that room. Deshaun Watson is off of he's not in the plans. When you tear your Achilles heel again, not to mention that he was already coming off games and where he didn't play that well, and there's multiple seasons, and now you've had 2 ACLs, a shoulder injury that most quarterbacks don't have. Then you tore your Achilles heel. Then you tore your Achilles heel again. That's writing on the wall. And listen, I tore my ACL twice. And after I tore my ACL twice, it was a tough, cold reality was that, if I wanted to play professionally, that was gone. You're already at a MAC school. You're already with the deck stacked against you. You started off good. You started when you were a freshman. But if you tear an ACL and you have an ACL injury the last game of the season against North Carolina State, you then come back the very next season and you rehab, you do everything you need to do, come back in 8 months, and then you tear it again right before you play Pitt. Like that's a whole life move. Like you have to start thinking about what you're doing after football at that point, because you are behind the 8 ball in terms of playing, processing, and having your body ready to always build, always be at peak position into playing. So Denzel Ward is just saying what everybody else is thinking, and I wouldn't be surprised. And this is sad. I wouldn't be surprised if Deshaun Watson mentally is thinking that way. I also believe that the Cleveland Browns, in general, when you go back and you have to talk and have these conversations with the Denzel Wards and the Myles Garretts and the Joe Bitonio about what the plan is moving forward, I think that they, behind closed doors, have already told those guys, hey, Our plan is we got to get a quarterback in the draft. We'll get a bridge guy to kind of go in here as well to keep him under tutelage. Kevin Stefanski is going to call the plays. We got Tommy Reese, who's done some good things in Notre Dame and Alabama with quarterbacks that are young in college. We're going to elevate him, let those two young guys grow, eventually turn over some play calling for the next year or two, or when you get acclimated into what Kevin wants to run, then turn over the play callings, maybe not this year, but next year. Then it starts to see this optimism where, you know, you can say Jaden Daniels and you can say Bo Nix. You say, well, those guys went to the playoffs, and that gives you some sort of hope. So I think they've already had this discussion behind closed doors with them and Deshaun Watson in general about, hey, it's unfortunate. We're going to move on. We're going to do some things to kind of, you know, get the cap situation and restructure to make sure we can fund the team. And we don't wish you the best of luck. We're going to give you all the opportunity to rehab it and get you ready for your next stint. But moving forward, this is the way we're going.